All right, I believe I should be live now, maybe soon. First thing I want to do is turn off the volume. There we go. That's off. Okay, there we go. All right, I should be live and in living color. Not that that's any blessing. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, I'm not a fan of doing live events anymore. So, here we go. Oh, Rick says hello. Hey, Rick, how are you? Rick, can you hear and see me? As much as you possibly could. We'll see. I'm surprised anybody's here because I was just going to start rattling because when I do a live stream last second, it's kind of hit or miss. Oh jeez, I was looking for something too. Okay, sorry. Oh, here we go. Neutral, just a person I wanted to see because during some of my redevelopment, look what I found. I'll send it out to you. Sorry. All right, so let's put that over there. Monster X150. Schwen, how are you? Charlie P, thank you for the update on everything. And there we go. Okay, so I'm going to try to get this light out of your eyes. Hold on for a second. All right. Now, if anything that you notice, I'll switch. I just don't want the light to hit you because I haven't anchored the lights or anything yet and changed all the stuff that we're going to do. We are redesigning everything here. It's phase 2, which I've been wanting to do. And I'm pretty excited about it. Well, it's not going to tweet. I'll let anybody know I'm on, so who cares? If you notice, there's no more cabinet here anymore. We've made room for a ton more games. I built a library over on the other side over there. So we have a library. We have a actual 6-foot. All right, I usually don't like doing this, but I'm going to try to do this. Yeah, we have a new, bigger cabinet over there. And it holds more stuff. So there you go. Let me move over here a little bit there. Okay, there we go. That way I can kind of keep an eye on that. So anyways, in a nutshell, Neutral says, do you need me to send you some... No, don't worry about it. I got it. It's my fault. I left it out. Speaking of which, we have an auction start. The reason I'm doing the vlog today is because I'm actually have an auction, a silent auction. We're going to do it monthly, like I said. So on Sunday will be the first video. It'll go all the way to Thursday because it's Super Bowl day, Super Bowl Sunday. And there are 4 lots. Someone reneged on, well, 3 people actually on one thing, which was the Mech Warrior stuff. I found even more, which I'm even happier about. So you'll see the video. It's kind of scattered because I pick up the camera and I take you to the boxes because I'm in the middle of this whole redesign. So I don't have time to sit there and go over everything that goes into a boxes. We have 1 mystery box. We have the Mech Warrior box. Okay, and then we have 2 boxes. Well, one has Claustrophobia, the first edition, and the other has Mage Knight with all the expansions. Claustrophobia has all the expansions as well. everything's all there's a whole bunch of other stuff in there. The mystery box is really going to be kind of cool because I kind of show you a couple things that are junk things that go in there, and you got to wonder if the rest of the box is going to be junk or is there going to be some greatness in there. And I believe that there'll be some greatness. Here comes my son. You all remember the Jarl.
Hi.
Go ahead, take whatever you got to get.
Sorry.
We got a brand. Don't be. You can have anything you want as long as you don't take the ice. It's my ice.
Okay, I'm just taking very little. Sorry. That's it.
I live on ice. I tell you, just sucking me dry till the day I die. Ugh. Anyways, we moved a different refrigerator out here. I took that refrigerator and we just cleaned out so much different stuff because we're getting a new refrigerator. So I got a better refrigerator out here so I can have drinks and stuff like that while I'm working out here. Makes it a lot easier. The other thing is that we redesigned. We have a library now, which is going to be on that side, and I'm probably able to hold, without feeling uncomfortable, another 280 games possibly with the room that we were able to create. Next thing that is happening also while we're doing this, and the only reason I'm doing this live is because this is the last time you're going to see me in this position. We are getting a new table, a bigger one. Why are we getting a bigger one? Well, I want to do bigger live shows. Now you're going to see some videos this week where you're going to see King Fat, how are you? Eric, how are you? Mark, how are you? Redwell, how are you? Jeez, I'm getting all the old classics back. This is kind of nice. Kind of nice seeing all these guys back here. We're getting back. We're gonna be doing Frostgrave. We're gonna be doing some bigger games. So I needed a bigger table. This 3x6 isn't big enough to do the things I need to do and be able to film. We're anchoring the lights. We're adding different. Some different views. We're gonna turn this table this way, and that way it's gonna be wider, and I'm gonna have more room to operate in the back. I'm gonna anchor, like I said, I'm gonna anchor the lights. I'm gonna get the lighting situation squared away. We're gonna have a couple anchors where we can plug our cameras in, so we get better angles. We're gonna be doing more war. You know, I want to do some walkthrough of some war games. We've got Lock and Load. We've got my boys from the Flying Pig. I want to be able to do the things that we want to be that I want to be able to do. To be honest with you, Jay Kohler, what's up? It's not out. Sorry, huh? Hold on, let me see. Rob's Treasure. Hey, go big or go home. Exactly. Hey, Rob, how's it going? Oh, not out. It's going. How's out going? It's going. Everything's going fine, Jay. It's good. I need to get myself a 4x6 gaming table. Yeah. I built all the scenery, and we finally got the scenery squared away. So I want to be able to do a lot of different things now with this thing, and I have to thank again my good friend Berkey. He had gotten a Mycroft that was damaged and said, hey, take this and then take your table and auction it off for or sell it somehow and give the money to charity, which I'm going to take, and I'm going to sell this table here and for charity. You know, hopefully somebody local, or I wouldn't even know. Hey, GameLine, thank you so much. New studio hype. Yes, thank you. Thank you for the donation. It means a lot, more than you know. Dan Hopper, how are you? Good to see you. So all this is changing, and I find that as I'm changing, I'm also becoming introverted in a way. I killed off a lot of streaming. There's just a lot of bad things in the background that you guys don't know about, and that I will keep off air. but I've been just kind of, I don't know. I think I've been pulling the channel closer to myself again, and I haven't done that, and I think I've slowed things down, and I think I've kind of pulled within myself a bit. There were many times. There were many times that I also felt that the live shows were a waste. Not in the sense that you think. It's when I do an instructional painting thing and I'm trying to teach people and get questions, you know, everybody kind of talked amongst themselves, which is great because that's what the whole community is about. But it's okay, you're constantly doing this, you got your head on a swivel, and it was taking me twice the time to paint stuff. So you know, live painting is not going away, but I'm going to refine it a little bit and make it more instructional. So when we get to a point, I'm talking about how I got to that point, and then we do the finishing details and show you how to do that. And that was the whole point of live painting, was, you know, not to watch paint dry, but to be instructional. And I don't think I was getting there doing that. Will Watson, how are you? Dan Hopper, by the way, I picked your Leafs to win the cup this year. Don't say that, bro. Don't say that. Don't say that. I don't need the bad luck. I don't need the bad luck. So I put up a bunch of videos. I've got videos going all the way out till the 6th. I'm going to film a couple more tomorrow. I might do something live very, very early in the morning. I haven't decided what. You may see me come up with I'm going to switch over here for a minute. You may see me come up for a, oh, excuse me, I'm going to sneeze. Of course, live. Am I going to do it? Oh, goodness me. Oh, excuse me. Fogged up my glasses. You're going to see me do some video games that are board game related. Road to Moscow, which is a TED racer game. The guy that gave us Desert, what did he give us? The Dark Valley and the Dark Sands, which is a game that once we get the bigger table, we're going to be able to go through a few turns. I like to keep the live things. Thank you, Soul Razor. I like to keep things under to an hour. I think I lose you if I go 2-3 hours. I think those live streams are just too long. So picking up in a certain place, explaining the game, and then either finishing the game or taking the game to a certain point, I think works. Playing quicker games sometimes works. There's going to be a lot of things that you're going to see that are really going to make a difference. What type of mic is that? The audio is really good. It is a blue thing, a bobber. Also on the videos, I've added better sound. You'll see this starting Sunday. You'll hear better sound. I pulled this out, and I'm just going to have to use it all the time until I can find another sound solution for the cameras. I've got one camera that isn't working, so that's been a problem. So I'm going to have to go out and spend some money, and I've been kind of hesitant about you. Matt Poiser, how are you, pal? God bless you. I'd bless you myself, but I can't do that. I'm not the Lord. Okay. James Brazil, how are you? All right, so as far as the auction, we talked about the auction. We kind of gave you a heads up on the room. A lot of changes with that. The table is the main thing. Also, Berkey sent us a whole bunch of the... We have a space theme. We have a wood theme. We have the dungeon theme. We have a snow theme, which is going to lead right into something I'm kind of working on, and that's Frostgrave. Tuesday, you're going to see a video about Frostgrave. All the stuff that we have for it. We're going to be fixing it. We're going to be building it. This was actually, I bought a bunch of I bought a guy had a sign, and I bought a bunch of stuff for Frostgrave not too long ago. So I was cleaning out the box, and I got matter of fact, I got these Knolls in this box. So there were a bunch of boxes and miniatures that needed to be put together and stuff, and I got it for $100. Actually, I got it cheaper, I think. And what I'm doing is I've been working on all this stuff. I got henchmen and all kinds of stuff, and you'll see in the video some of the guys that are all taken care of. Eder Novak. Hey Rob, just wanted to hop in and say hi to you and everybody in the chat. Glad to hear about the changes. Keep rocking, dude. You're my go-to channel when it comes to war games. Well, thank you, my friend. That means a lot to me, and the reason we're redesigning everything is to make things better so you can see stuff and understand some of the games. I think you know there's a couple things that I am here. I am a jack of all trades, but a master of none. So I may not be the best in wargaming, but I'm going to give you everything that will make it easier for you to do wargaming. I may not be the best painter, but I'm going to make you pick up a brush and paint, and I'm going to teach you how to do it the easiest way to get the games involved. I may not be the best board game player, but I do have the most. Seriously, I just try to do the things that I enjoy. A lot of us in this hobby like to do a lot of different things, and you know, we're not just Euro gamers. We like to play different things, and you know, there are those people, but let's be honest. You kind of like to dip your hands in everything, and that's what this channel is. It's a little bit of everything, so it doesn't get categorized. This thing, actually, I didn't have any paper because I put it all in the library. At the end of next week, you're going to see a couple other things that I wanted to talk about. We talked about Frostgrave. We're going to talk a little bit more about live shows, so I'm going to check that one. Painting Impossible. You're going to see some more work that I'm going to be doing on Dan's figure here. Dan, Game Boy Geek. We're going to paint that for him. These are two figures that are going to go quickly. The problem is the molding on this is 3D printer, and what a mess. What a mess. I think they should have cleaned that up before they sent that to him. So he asked me to help him out. And Painting Impossible is always going to be about doing a bunch of different stuff. Have you, or will you possibly do a painting video for Star Wars Legion? I did do one for Star Wars Legion. I did do one. I probably could do more. Berkey is the man. He sure is. Tim, how are you? Hey, Neutral. Ah, nice, Rob. Oh, that was King Fat saying that. Kingdom Death Monster. I want to get onto that. I've got a patron that I've almost done with the video, and I'm almost done with the figures. I do have a couple of the bigger ones over there that I have to do still. But I want to finish that up, and Tina and I are going to do a live play of that. That is going to be long. That I can't help. But when I have Tina in, it's usually pretty good, and we're going to really go through the segments and explain the game a little bit better. Yeah, I'm painting 6 different projects right now. You see, that's the thing. I'm trying to do like a whole bunch of different things. I try to do things for the channel. I try to do things for Patreon. I'm trying to do different games that we can show off, because it's really hard. You know, you try to combine things. Like I have War Machine stuff that I'm going to be working on, because I want you guys to see the basics of War Machine. Why is this stupid hat doing this? Okay, so you know, we're going to be doing stuff like that. So I just want to make sure that I did not drop the Kingdom Death Monster thing. You're going to be seeing another painting video of it. We're going to be painting some different things. That is taped. I'm trying to do more taped stuff where I just take segments. So we're getting more painting videos out, and not a bunch of live videos that just kind of you could sit there and go. Because I tried watching some of my own, and I just been kind of like, my God, it takes forever to get to the point. And you find yourself skipping over stuff. And where it's easier, because I just turn on a camera and just paint, it's not really that easy. There's a lot to it. So there you go. We're going to be making some really huge changes as far as the channel is concerned. I'm not privy to talk about those right now. We're going to be making... I really am going to be doing more of the heavy lifting, I think. And just making sure that we just get things right till we have. I have some hordes to work on, says Neutral. I'm a little intimidated. Well, we'll help you through that. The reason being is we're just making this more of a relaxed thing. This is a hobby. This isn't my business. I don't you know, before we tried to raise so much for charity, and we still do, and we do a lot of things, and we've been able to do a lot of things. And as this has gone, you know, expenses have gone up. I mean, shipping is unbelievable, especially when you're shipping out of a country. You may buy a $25 game or get a $25 game discounted that somebody wanted for a patron, but end up having to pay $140 in shipping. And it's just an amazing thing, because now you're at a negative for that thing. And then, you know, the painting and everything, you know, we're going to do things for charity, and that's the most important thing. But this is not a profitable thing. And I've taken a beating over the last couple of years. I'm not worried about that. But I'm just going to make this more of a hobby channel that, you know, and just be relaxed. I don't try to make it a business. I don't go to conventions and try to solicit people for things and stuff like that. Not that there's anything wrong with that. People believe that they can do a service for these developers and companies, and I believe they can. I just feel that I need to just have fun, and I have for the last couple of months. I just been enjoying when I go live. I get excited about something. I go live and I play it. If war games, I've been excited to show people these things. There's things in my head that I think would be very, very good. Oh, excuse me. Hold on for a second. I'm gonna grab myself a soda. That's the other nice thing about having this refrigerator here. Just hold on for a second. I'll be right back. I never drink soda. I never do, but I knew we had soda in here in my cup. I left it in my bedroom. My throat gets dry. The other thing is that every Saturday, every weekend, I want to do that thing for my grandson. And you know, who thumbs down an educational video about a stupid tiger for a little kid? I'm starting to get more kids that are watching it too. And I've been having fun making that with the tiger. That was the whole purpose of the tiger. He's sleeping right now. And that's a thing that kind of drove me kind of crazy. Okay, here we go. Was that, you know, there was such resistance to the tiger. You know, we lost like 100 people to the channel because of the tiger. And Tiger started out snarky. Well, basically because of the Alamo. You know, some people we went with him. Some people were resistant to him, so the Tiger gave it back. A professional, unprofessional, and that's what I like being. I'm not here to listen. This redesign, you're not going to see a set. You're not going to see T-shirts, coffee cups, and wheeling out, you know, whoever to try to get more people. We're just going over games. We're just playing games. I'm sharing with you guys what I like. Whether you stay here for the long term or move on someplace else, it doesn't matter to me. It really doesn't. And don't take that badly. Because I love the people that are here are people that have been loyal and that will always, I hope will always be loyal. But I've had people that I thought would always be loyal. And, you know, you say something which you didn't say and they disappear. Whatever, who cares? I don't need those type of people. I don't need a lot of different type of things. I'm here just to turn on my video thing. It started with a Death Star, and it'll probably end with a Death Star, to be honest with you. Only me on the Death Star when it blows up. It just started as something that I found fun. And that's what I keep on doing. And here we are almost 4 years later, and it's fun. I didn't solicit this. Did I go on the dice tower with those guys? Those guys were great. Those guys were a great help. You know, Sam. I still talk with Sam to this day. You know, it's just great getting to know you guys and see the tendencies. King Fat, Euphrates, another one. James, Brandon, Kabuki, who means a lot to me, who we talk a lot off air. The guys from Fallen Dominion, you know, Dan Hopper, all these people. I remember you all. I really do. Hi Rob, on your recommendation, I picked up Fallen Lands, and I must say, I am not disappointed. Well, that's a relief. I'll be honest with you. Right now, I'm all about Escape the Dark Castle. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Rob says all the time he's sick of the trolls, yet I remain. Well, you're another one that's been around for forever. And, you know, I know a little bit about everybody. Eric, you know, I can go up and down this list. We've been seeing a lot of J. Kohler, Monster X, Killer Rabbit, Soul Razor, Gameline. Thank you again for the donation. You have no idea how much it means and how much it helps. It really does. You know, Mark and Brandon, and I could sit here and name all of you, and I'll still miss some. Matt, you know, all of you make a difference, and you just don't realize how much. But you're not bound by any law to stay here. You're not. Ice Guardian, another great one. You're not bound to stay here. There's other great channels. I don't expect people. The life expectancy of a channel is 3.5 years. And I'll be honest with you, I was at that 3.5 year point, and I just said, all right, maybe it's time to close up shop and move on. But I just said to myself, I'm just going to do it the way I want to do it. And if anybody watches, that's fine. If nobody watches, that's fine also. That's way fine. I don't have to be buddies with everybody in the industry, even though I have some very nice friends, and I have some friends that I'm really starting to get to know. I don't have to know every designer. I don't know the designers' names. They're not rock stars to me. They're just human beings that make games, okay? Some people make them out to be these end-all, be-all things, and this may hurt some of their feelings, but guess what? You just make games, okay? Just like I go to work every day, okay? And I do something different. You guys go to work. We all do different things. You guys just happen to have talent and make games. Thank you. We praise your games. I love your games. But if you think I'm going to follow you around like you're a rock star, no. And I've never been somebody to bend that way. You know, I walked by. It was a funny thing. I was down in Disney Springs, they call it now. Boy, I'm way off tangent. But I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going with this. I was way down. I was down at Disney Springs, the Queen and I, and we took the kids down, and we were just kind of putzing around. And oh God, who was it? It was. Oh God, I forgot the person's. Oh, it was Harvey Keitel. Harvey Keitel walks like 2 feet from me, and I looked and I went, "Oh, there's Harvey Keitel." It didn't matter to me. Tina, the board gamer. You know, there's a person there that I've always say is near and dear to my heart. Thank you, Tina. Thank you so much. And Charles Rowan, how are you? I enjoy how laid back and real you are, Rob. I can relate to you. Thank you so much. That means a lot. That's all I've ever tried to be. I tried to be that guy that truly is. It's just somebody in your gaming group. I may annoy you. I may not annoy you. Tina with the 10. I like that one. Nice one. Tina, thank you so much. It really does help more than you can ever imagine. You know, Tina and I have been on different schedules, and I've been in the redesign, and one of the things that her and I have talked about, and Tina's got a few things going on that are personal that I'm not going to talk about. But you know, we're looking forward to getting back and doing some live plays, some smart live plays, some fun live plays that you guys are going to enjoy. And I've been working on a few things, and like I just said, Kingdom Death Monster is one of those things that her and I have on our slate. And she says, you are not to do that unless I'm involved. I said, okay. And I promised. Great, but it's cold outside, says Charles. And there she is in all her glory. Kabuki and Larissa. And, you know, like I was saying, I open up this door, and I don't know what I'm ever going to say. It's not scripted. I don't have a script that I read from. When I do things, when I shoot videos, I don't have a script there either. I just go from memory. Have there times I re-copy stuff? I mean, re-tape stuff? Sure. There have been times I haven't liked something. But pretty much I go with what I do. So you get a lot of you know, in there. And that doesn't make things easier. Okay, let's see who's out here now. There's somebody coming in. They heard me live and they went the other way. Mark Livergood, the man. Great board gaming weather. Yeah, well, it sure is. It is. It definitely is great board gaming weather. You can't complain there. And here, let me get this light out of your eye. I'm going to go back to the other way. Oh, there we go. So, like I said, again, this whole section got blown away. We built the library. The library I'm really thrilled about because I was able to find things I haven't even known that I have. Do you know I have Swords and Sorcery, the role-playing game? Figure that one out. One of the videos that we're going to do very soon that I think you're going to like is we are going to be comparing D100 dungeon versus 4 Against Darkness. So we're going to do a comparison video, and I think that's going to be a lot of fun. Have you had a chance to play Unknown? I really enjoyed that one. Unknown? Unknown. Oh God, I moved it. Oh God, where did it go? Where'd it go? Discover Lands Unknown? Is that what you're talking about? I see recently GMT title back there. I see a recent GMT title back there, The Dark Valley. Actually, it's an older one. But Lazarus says D100 for me. Well, you know, here's the thing. We're going to take a look at both of them, and we're going to compare them, and we're going to talk about them. And we're going to play them, too. Now that I have the library set, I have the new paper system, I have all these other great things. SPQR from GMT just came in the mail today. Oh, happy day. I've got to order mine yet. Unknown is a tile-laying post-apocalyptic game. Yes, I played that. I played it at BGG Con with Aldi, and I had a great time with it. It was a lot of fun. All right, let me see what else I'm missing on this list. We talked about the table and how much we thank Berkey, and this table. I'm gonna find somebody to get it local, I think. Let's see. Editor, I envy you guys so much there in the U.S. with all that cold. It's close to 100 degrees in Rio de Janeiro. Well, welcome anyways. Jeremy, found you, Rob, when I was painting Gundams, then decided to dive into board games as a way to spend more time with my wife, and you are here too. Always enjoy your stuff. Thank you, Jeremy. That means a lot to me. It really does. Unknown is a game by Rob and Dave Games. Okay. I believe Empire of the Sun is getting a reprint and a new edition this year too. Well, I'll get that too. The comparison between D and 4 will be awesome. Yes, it'll be a lot of fun. If I was closer, I'd buy it. I know, Mark. Which con do you prefer, Rob? BGG or Dice Tower Con? Eric, honestly, I think they're both really, really good. To be honest with you, I think they're really, really, really good games. I have to watch the chat, so unfortunately, you guys are going to have to deal with a little light there. The reason being is I haven't mounted that light yet. Again, this whole section here is going to be redesigned, and I've got so much to do over the next couple of days. What I want to do is I want to make this perfect so when Tina finally flies down again, we may never leave here. We have the only thing that's going to be missing is a microwave, which I'll make sure that's here so she can warm up her food, because she will not leave here. Just got Village Attacks today. Any other plans for that one? Yes, we're going to be doing it. That is for sure. I put that one on the back burner, but it's coming back. I just want to get the death. I had figured second week of February to finish painting that. You going to Dice Tower this year? I'm going to see about it. It's close. It's a local convention. I got to get a ticket. I haven't gotten a ticket yet. I would like to go, I think, this year. Is there room for Tina in there? Yeah, of course. There's always room for Tina. A gray day. I like that one. Hope you have good air conditioning at least. Yeah, that's always a key if you live there. So let me see. All right, so the room's going to be perfect. We're going to get that. The other thing is there's a new version of BattleTech that came out. We're going to be doing some BattleTech. Finally. I finished painting all my BattleTech. Everything is done. Except I forgot this one guy. I found him when I was cleaning. And the stuff I found when I cleaned. Oh my God. The stuff that... I took a picture of it and I put it up on Instagram and Twitter. I just said, I didn't know I had all this stuff. Hi, Rob. I have a question about painting dropper agitators. Which do you use, if any? Stainless steel, lava beads, or glass beads for army painters? I suggest glass beads. The stainless steel, I heard were okay, but honestly, let's call it what it is. Oh, look at Kabuki. 108 Fahrenheit is actually 42 degrees Celsius. Catalyst just stated they already have a new shipment of box sets on the way from China. Nice. Well, I finished painting all my guys. Have you guys seen my battle? You guys don't want to see my BattleTech stuff. All right, so we covered BattleTech. Painting Impossible. Painting Impossible is going to be an ongoing segment. The best part of living in Orlando isn't Disney. It's great conventions. I agree with you there. Trivia. At what temperature does Fahrenheit and Celsius meet? I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna leave that one for Kabuki. Painting Impossible is gonna be around. You're gonna see a couple more episodes as we take care of Dan's stuff, but we're going to do some things that we were asked to do. So we're gonna try to do more as we go. There is going to be a new live show though. We are going to be, I found out and I read up on a lot of stuff. As long as I really don't use all the sound, what we're going to do is we're going to do a live show. And in that corner, there's going to be a television show. And we are going to live break down the show. I may have a few guest stars. I may not have a few guest stars. I may just crack it open. And we're going to take series. I'm going to take a whole bunch of different shows, different movies, and we're going to talk about them. There'll be Godzilla movies. There'll be a lot of science fiction stuff. Maybe a couple gangster things in there will fit in there. Until we get a feel and a footing for it. So there you go. Rob, I enjoy you on the Alaboom. How did you like talking wrestling with Lance on your show before the Royal Rumble? I didn't talk to Lance. I haven't talked to Lance in quite some time, to be honest with you. I wasn't on the Alaboom last night. Yeah, no, I didn't get a chance. I didn't go on their show. They kept changing the time. It was just hard for me to get on there. For your information, new Battletech campaign for Tabletop coming from Catalyst as well. Thank you, A Great Day. Look at you, campaign book. Yeah, we got to have that so we can run that. And I want to be able to run that on this table. Speaking of 4 Against Darkness, I'm really excited about Andres, I can't say that last name, next game, Hexenhammer, Rise of the Witch Folk. Well, I got to get my hands on that. Thanks for the heads up on that. I have no clue. I have 0 clues of that answer. They meet at 40 degrees. Well, look at that. Robert, how are you? Hey, Robert, Berkey took care of you. You got a game table, don't you? You got one of these tables, don't you? If anybody has one, it's Robert. Sounds fun, Rob, says King Fat. We almost made it last night. Hey, Robert, says Larissa. Minus 40 is a bit cold. There you go. So what other was I thinking of? I really wouldn't want to meet at minus 40. That would be a bad date. Oh, and getting back to the educational stuff, I think, Robert, another Orlando guy. Very true. I'm going to be... we're going to have another... No, sir. I have a giant table of Ultimate Gaming, so I didn't get one of Berkey's. Oh, see, I knew you had something. Hey, Rob, says Terry. Hope you and the family are well. Yes, we are, Terry. Thank you so much. Thanks for chatting, Rob. I've got a 2-year-old daughter demanding daddy's attention, and I shall return. You rock. Thank you so much. And don't forget to check out the Tiger. Tiger's doing educational things for the kids. I'm going to get to that in a minute, but I'm going to answer some of these questions. Okay, Rob, the important question. Then, okay, Rob, the important question. Patriots or Rams in the Super Bowl and why? Question then. I'm sorry, I don't understand that one, Eric. Question then. Patriots or Rams in the Super Bowl and why? Does Rob have a podcast? I just started taping for it. I'm going to be doing my own podcast. It's going to be, what the hell did it? We came up with a name for it. You'll probably see at the end of February. I got knocked up back off a bit. Yeah, it was rough, KK. Okay. Robert says, I can set up a game for filming and then put the top slats on it and play different game. Oh boy, look at this guy. Look at this guy without disturbing the one underneath. Wow. We are living large. You corporate shill, you. Oh, God. It was like 7 degrees this morning here, so I got a lick of it, but not as bad as some areas. I believe, does anybody watch the channel on here, Direct Weather? They are almost dead on every time. Jeremy says, you're going to sell that table? Yeah, whatever money I'm going to give to charity that I get for this, because I'm getting a bigger one. Patriots by 10 points, says Jay Kohler. Man, I love me some podcasts. Yeah, I'm going to be doing a podcast. Weekly, I'm going to be doing the wildlife show with the tiger, and it's going to be a arts and crafts show with the tiger. It's amazing how I talk about the tiger like he's real. He is real. But I've been having some fun with that, and I've gotten a lot of letters from kids asking me to do different things, and I have to do. So in the beginning of the new tiger one, tomorrow, that I'm taping, he has to shout out like a whole bunch of different names. Because everybody, so if you have a kid that watches the tiger and enjoys the tiger, send me an email at novaprime860@hotmail.com, and I'll be more than happy to shout out. Shout out. Oh, hold on. This thing says show or hide. Interested? Email me. That goes by so fast, unfortunately, Jeremy. If you do me a favor, yeah, there it goes. Email me at novaprime860@hotmail.com. Good luck on the podcast. They are work. I tried doing one for a while, and it was more work than I can keep up with. You'll crush it. Yeah, I thought all you do is just tape, because I did a couple with Lance, where you just hit the sound bite and then shoot, there you go, done. Now uploading it is a whole different thing. Tiger is cool. Is his name Tiger or Tiger? It's Tiger. Tiger. Because we call him Tiger because if he ever told you his name, you wouldn't understand it. He roars it, you know what I mean? Can we sit there and roar his name every time we talk? No, we can't. I actually found a podcast to be a lot more work than video work, even though they are just audio. Really? I'm going to give it a try, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Rob, any Kickstarters you waiting on? I don't do Kickstarters a Gray Day. By the way, my kid likes the tiger, and thank you for the inspiration you spread. Well, thank you. Send me his name. We'll shoot him out. We'll have the tiger mention him and say hi to him in this week's thing, because I'm taping it tomorrow. I'm trying to decide between penguins or chameleons, because a bunch of kids that wrote me, they wanted to see chameleons, and my grandson wants to see penguins and buffaloes, he said. Figure that one out. Just notice Castle Panic on the shelf. That one's a lot of fun. It sure is. It's a lot of post work in editing, and it's all real-time editing, so it takes an hour to record. It takes an hour to record a 2-hour edit. Wow. Yeah, I got it. Hey, Pete, what's up? Ice Guardian. Tiger's first name is Roarin'. Good one. That's his last name. Tiger Roarin'. Oh, boy. And I've actually talked with Pete about doing a show. Jonathan, I gotta take time and send you this. I found it. Ta-da! That's Jonathan's. I forgot to include it in the box. I hate when I paint stuff because when I start taking things out of the box, I look for different pictures and stuff like that. And what can I tell you? Pete and I were actually talking about doing something. Well, not so much Pete and I, but I was talking to Pete about doing a live show, something a little different, and just talking about stuff, and putting a different spin on it. Received my copy of Terraforming Mars and the acrylic overlay for it today. Can't wait to finally play. Monster X with the $10. Future podcast funding. Look at you. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. TM is great. Terraforming Mars. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Yeah, Jonathan, I'm so sorry about that. And I hope the baby's doing well. What else did we want to... Okay, we hit the Frostgrave stuff. We first Kingdom Death Monster stuff. The Wargaming stuff. The live shows that we're going to be doing, possibly. As a matter of fact, we were just talking about it. I told Berkey you would be sending him a box soon. Yeah, and I ended up calling Berkey because Berkey's sending me that table. So hopefully it comes here okay. We talked about the room. We talked about the auction. The auction. Oh, Game Line. Thank you. Studio High +5. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Oh, I talked that this week while I'm doing the redesign, you're going to see some video game play, but board game related. The Space Hulk thing's been a lot of fun. Oh, I love that game. I don't know if you guys have been watching me play Space Hulk. I really suggest it. It's good. I only do a couple missions. I try to keep it under an hour. No worries, baby is great. Hit one yesterday, actually. Great to hear. Also, I think I hit everything. Yeah, I hit everything, so we can toss that over there. Now it's just me shooting from the hip. There we go. All right, let's talk about people and cause drama in the board game world. No. What I was going to say is I'm going to be doing Space Hulk Tactics, Deathwing. Those are two. And then the other one was Road to Moscow, which is a war game by Ted Racier, who did those games. I'm just repeating myself again. Talisman I might do. I might invite some of you guys to play some Talisman with me. What was the other game I wanted to do? Missed you on the Alaboom. Yeah, I'm going to take a break from the Alaboom. It's too hard the next day to get up. And plus, I really don't add anything to that show, I don't feel. So, honestly, Kabuki, I like going on there. But when they start their their rant on certain games, I kind of get lost. And it's very late at night. And boy, I tell you. Have Tiger talk drama on next week's Alaboom. I did, and I got some weird looks when I brought him out there. Robert, just I was out at the antique street thing. You were right down the street from me. Flea market in Selwood this weekend, Rob, and found an intact copy of Cat in nice condition copy of Peglet from the 1930s. Pegget from the 1930s. We were going to go there. You went to Renninger's, right? That's why I missed the Alaboom. Love it, but it runs so late and I'm dead the next day. Yeah. I think it's going to be very hit or miss when I go on there. Castles of Burgundy apparently finally getting a facelift. Okay, that's cool. No worries. Well, I end up waking up. I do think you add to this show, though. You add good humor. Thank you. Yeah, it's in Mount Dora, Renninger's. Matter of fact, I went there and I found a bunch of war games. Is That game with lasers and yes, Reningers. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah. We're about 15 minutes from there, Robert. Yeah, I keep on telling you to come up here, bro. Especially after I get this all fixed up and everything like that, because I've got all these like Euro games I really want to play. There are Euro games I really do like. And matter of fact, I found a couple of Milton Bradley games up there that I really like too, Robert. But I would love to have you come up and just play some of the stuff that I need 2 players for. It'd be fun, and if you don't mind, either tape it or I don't know, just come up and play, for crying out loud. It'd be nice to have you come up here, because you and I have always been pretty good friends. So, and I don't like waiting to see you at conventions. Jeez, I mean, you live just not too far. I mean, I have so much stuff here that I painted and that we can actually play. But then again, you're kind of snooty, so I don't know if you'd want to come over. I know you kind of hold your nose up in the air. There's a Goodwill in Mount Dora that always has good games. Yeah, I pop in there every once in a while, and pick up a few things depending on what I need for parts and stuff like that. I feel so bad getting some things. I got one war game that was like a $70 war game for $1.50 or something like that. Had Julie from Greenbrier Games with me. We were looking through all the board games the lady has at the flea market. Found first edition timed up as well in mint condition. Yeah, no wonder why it was all picked through. I know that lady. She hunts for me. Ooh, picked up Tolkien for $3. See, I gotta get that one. Let's play games. Most weekends are good for me. All right, cool. I'll let you know next weekend. Maybe we'll free up some time and we'll do something live. That'd be kind of fun, if you don't mind. You know, shooting it on my channel. We could do it one weekend on my channel, one weekend on yours. You could still stream from my house, unless you have to have. We could do it in 4K, so don't worry. Even though I've come a long way. Late to the party. Hello, everyone. David Vaughn. Good to see you. James Brazil. Have to jet. See you all later, guys. And James, it's always a pleasure to see you. And David, just a real pleasure to have you here, as always. Let me see here. Did I say everything I had to say? Pretty much. You know, I think the key, Tina, the board gamer. Solkin for $3 is unreal. Yes, it is. Welcome to the... See, I know where there are other Goodwills that I stick my head into, if I have to. You'll be surprised what you find out here. You can find some really... Because I live out in the boondocks. So, Jeremy knows what I'm talking about. Robert knows what I'm talking about. I'm out here in the middle of nowhere. So, I usually have first shot at a lot of things. Let's see. Everybody's saying hi to the great Tina. Hey Tina, we have to do that thing too. So I'm gonna tape that this weekend, and I'm gonna send it to you in an email. Always check Goodwills. Yep. You'd be surprised what you find. Thunderstone Quest is another thing I've got to do. Heroes of the Black Reach I got to do, which really is. It makes my head spin with that book. The thrift shops around here have Trivial Pursuit. Yeah, well, you have that. Seattle Goodwill is now putting board games on eBay. Wow. Hey, if they can raise money, I think that's more important than anything else. In Montana, all you find is Mousetrap, which is a great game. Mousetrap is a lot of fun. Well, there you go. I think I've said it all in an hour. So, this vlog is the one that would be covering this Sunday. And on Sunday, you will see all the stuff for the silent auction. Again, I'm going to explain the rules here so everybody understands how the silent auction works. If you're ever looking for any game right tiles, the Goodwills in Orlando always have a ton laying around. Oh, cool. All right. Silent auction, very simple. You bid on a lot. You send it to me in an email, novaprime860@hotmail.com. If you win, you pay, I send it to you. It's as simple as that. The lots are really good. I spreaded some things out. We have 4 lots. You'll see the video on it on Sunday. I'm going to keep the video count down on Sunday because it's Super Bowl Sunday. Chill out. Spend some time with my family. Why not? Saturday, I will not be doing any live plays. Tomorrow, maybe something in the morning, maybe something at night. Like I said, if you're going to see live plays, you're going to see some video board gaming. So that might be fun. And we'll get you guys involved too. So I think that'll be fun. All right. I've said it all. It's great to see you all. It's nice to have everybody here. Pete Shirley, night to all the Oranites. Time to do a little work and then hit the hay. Yeah, you were up late. Tell Lance to do Mousetrap. Deluxeified. There you go. Roll the dice, move your mice. I mean, how good of a game is that? I like that. I think you know what? I'm going to go buy that Mousetrap. I'm going to go buy Mousetrap, and I'm going to play it live here. I'm going to play some of those stupid games live on this channel. Why not? And then I'm going to make you guys play them with me. How's that? We'll play Mousetrap. We'll play Life. Neutral show. NovaPrime860@hotmail.com. There you go. I gave you all the updates in the world. I think you guys got it all. Boy. Yeah, Pete claiming he does work. I know. Isn't it great? Listen, you know how I feel about y'all. It's great to have you in here. You know, and part of this channel. It means a lot to me. You're more than you'll ever know. Remember, as always, tomorrow is never guaranteed. And in a world that you can do anything you want to do the one thing that counts. Be nice to someone. And be nice to people. Be nice to everyone. Until next time, it is your old pal Rob. We'll see you soon.